Hi friends, Mrs. Jones here. For today's Read Aloud, we're going to be reading a story called Bear's Loose Tooth. And it is written by Karma Wilson. And the illustrator, the person that drew all of these beautiful pictures, is Jane Chapman. We're going to read about a loose tooth. From a cave in the forest came a munch, munch, crunch, as Bear and his friends all nibbled on their lunch. And if you notice, this is a rhyming story. Bear savored every bite. He gulped and he gobbled. Then there in his mouth something wiggled and it wobbled. As Bear nibbled food, something moved when he chewed. It was Bear's loose tooth. Bear pointed in his mouth and he said, "Oh dear, my tooth feels funny. It's the one right here." Bear frowned and he worried. Tears welled in his eyes. "But how will I eat if my tooth says goodbye?" And here he is pointing to his tooth and he's very worried. He's not going to be able to eat. Hare said, "Open wide." Then he looked inside and saw Bear's loose tooth. All looking inside Bear's mouth. Moose squeaked, "Don't fret, don't fuss, look, see. A new tooth will grow where the old used to be." "We'll help," said Wren. "I know what to do. It's out with the old and in with the new." They're all trying to help him. And they're right, a new tooth's going to grow. Wren perched on Bear's lip, and he got a good grip on Bear's loose tooth. Uh-oh, he's holding his tooth. Wren pulled on the tooth with all of his might. "Is it out?" asked Bear, but it stayed stuck tight. "I'm a bit too small for the job," said Wren, "so Al grabbed the tooth, but the tooth stayed in." So they're all trying to get his loose tooth out for him. Badger said, "I'll try," and he gave a big pry on Bear's loose tooth. Oh boy, they're all trying. Then they all took a turn, but the tooth wouldn't budge. All taking a turn. Bear used his tongue and he gave a little nudge. His tooth wiggled to and fro. Then what do you know? He's using his tongue to wiggle his tooth. Bear's tooth fell out. It fell right out. Bear danced a big dance. Bear grinned a big grin. Bear held up his tooth and he showed all his friends. There they are, and here's Bear holding up his tooth. Bear looked in the mirror and he laughed at his smile. A new tooth would come, but it might take a while. That night in bed, right next to his head, lay Bear's loose tooth. So he has it laying next to him in bed, if you can see it. While he slept and he snored, a fairy fluttered in, and she left blueberries where Bear's tooth had been. So here he is sleeping, and here is the tooth fairy, and she left him some blueberries because bears love blueberries. He woke up in the morning and found the sweet treat. Bear's friends came for breakfast. They sat down to eat. Bear gulped and he gobbled, and he felt something wobble. Uh-oh. Here they all are eating again. And Bear has another. Let's see. Bear's loose tooth. He has another loose tooth. I hope you enjoyed this story, friends. Keep on reading.